So I was going to do this problem right here, but I don't want to do this guy. I want to do this other one. All right, so first, pretend that this is the original problem. X over 6, parentheses x minus 6, minus 9 equals 1 over x minus 6. Okay, first we need to figure out least common denominator, and that is going to be 6, x minus 6 is going to be our common denominator. And then we need to set that equal to 0 to find the domain. So 6 equals 0 and 6 equals 0. Well, 6 can never equal 0, so we're just going to ignore it. And then here we need to add 6 to both sides, so we get here. So our domain is x cannot equal 6. So as we go through this, if we get 6, then we have a little hiccup, but not a huge deal. All right, so we need every single bottom to be x minus 6. Or 6, x minus 6. Alright, he's already 6, x minus 6. So we're going to leave x alone. And then he's 9 over 1. So we're going to have to multiply the top and the bottom by 6, x minus 6. So 9 times 6, x minus 6. And then this is x minus 6, so we just need to multiply everything by 6. So 1 times 6 is 6. Alright, so that's where we are. Okay, when the denominators are all the same, he goes away. So we have x minus 9 times 6 is 54. X minus 6 equals 6. Alright, I'm going to distribute that negative 54. So I have x minus 54x. Negative 54 times negative 6 is positive 324. Right, so we need to combine like terms. So x minus 54 is negative 53x plus 324 equals 6. Alright, and so I need to move that 324 to the other side. Negative 53x. So I'm going to subtract 324 on both sides. So I'm going to do 6 minus 324 by calculator. And I get negative 318. Because I did 6 minus that 324. Now I'm going to divide by this 53 at negative 53. And so negative 318 started with negative 53. My calculator says it's 6. So I get x equals 6. But look, the domain said x cannot equal 6. So a little hiccup. So since there's a discrepancy, it's called an extraneous solution. So you write no real solution. And that's your final answer. So that's the little hiccup when you get a number that can't be in the domain. That is your final answer. No real solution because we got 6, but the domain said it can't be 6. So then there's no solution because the number we got, it can't be that. Okay, I want to go back. This isn't in the notes. I want to do this problem right here. 5x over x. You can't read that. This is x plus 1. That's not x plus 1 equals 4 minus 5 over x plus 1. Alright, so our common denominator is x plus 1. And so for our domain, x plus 1 equals 0. We're going to subtract 1 on both sides, so we get negative 1. So x cannot equal negative 1. Alright, so everything needs to have x plus 1. Alright, this has x plus 1, so I'm going to leave alone. This has it's 4 over 1. So I'm going to have to multiply the top and the bottom. by x plus 1. So I get 4x plus 1. And this already has x plus 1. That already has x plus 1, so he's just 5. So you remember, when the denominators are all the same, it goes away. So I have 5x equals 4, parentheses x plus 1, minus 5. So let's distribute that 4. So I get 4x plus 4 minus 5. All right, add like terms. 4x, 4 minus 5 is minus negative 1. All right, 5x, 4 minus 1. Subtract 4x. 5x minus 4x is x, and then I have that negative 1. So I get x equals negative 1, but the domain said x cannot equal negative 1. So we have a little hiccup. We write no real solution. And that's our answer. All right, let's keep on. So we've done where a rational equation, it contains fractions. All right, and so I don't know, the grammar seems off right here. You could also do, so it's like a fraction plus or minus a fraction equals something. We could also do a proportion. So when it's a proportion, cross multiply. Not multiply across, like straight across. Cross multiply. Okay. So I'm going to do 5 times 3x minus 1 equals 4 times 10 minus 7. There's no variable in the denominator, so I don't have to worry about the weird domain stuff. So I'm going to distribute that 5. 5 times 3 is 15 times x minus 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times x is negative 4x. Right now, combine like terms. I like my letters on the left. So I'm going to move that 4x over so those cancel. So I get 19x minus 5 is 40. Add 5 on both sides. 19x, 40 plus 5 is 45. 19x equals 45. I'm going to divide by 19. So x equals 45 over 19. Don't change it to a decimal. Don't change it to a mixed number. 45 over 19, whatever that is. All right, let's do another one just like that. All right, so cross multiply. So 17 times z minus 5. Leave this negative sign with the top number. Negative 32 times z plus 2. All right, now distribute that 17. 17 times z. I have no clue what 17 times 5 is. 85. Negative 32z. Negative 32 times 2 is negative 64. Alright, I'll put my letters on the left, so I'm going to add 32z to both sides. 17 plus 32, 49. Negative 64. I'm going to add 85 to both sides. So negative 64 plus 85 is 49z equals 21. I'm going to divide by 49. So I get 21 over 49. However, I can divide everything by 7. 21 divided by 7 is 3. 49 divided by 7, 7. So z equals 3 7s. Okay. We forgot domain, denominator, domain, denominator, domain, denominator, domain, denominator. Alright, so the denominator was z plus 2, the common denominator, okay? Hang on. Alright, so z plus 2 equals 0, so I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So z can't equal negative 2, and so we lucked out, and we got 3 7, so everything's okay there. Can't forget the denominator. Oh, okay. Can't forget the denominator. Alright, so that's solving rational equations. You're almost through the hardest part of the whole semester. All right, you can do this.